Welcome back to the channel everyone, North47 here for some more PGA Tour 2K21, and we are back in the TaylorMade World Tour. It's the second and final round of the Wyndham Championship at Persephone Golf Club, which is designed by Crazy Canuck 1985. Now, I'm pretty sure that the majority of you know who Crazy Canuck is, but if you're only brand new to the PGA Tour or TGC franchise, or you've just been living under a rock for the last few years, I do highly recommend going and checking out Canuck's channel on YouTube. He has an absolutely excellent design 101 tutorial series, so if you're ever looking to get into designing courses, definitely go and check him out if you have never heard of him before. But this is one of his courses. As you can see, I shot pretty well in the first round, 13 under par, just nipping at the heels, one shot off both GW Hope and Booze 2407. They're both at 14 under. I potentially could have been 14 under tied with them, if not 15 under. I did leave a couple of birdies out there, but I would have been just 12 under only for the 17th hole actually. It was a par 5, got it on in 2, had a lengthy putt, 61 feet, and only for I put the pin in the hole, I would have blasted it straight over. I got a red, I well overhit it, and it just slammed in off the pin, so I was fortunate enough to get the eagle there just to bring it to 13 under. Well, I did then birdie the 18th to bring it to that, but hopefully we can do similar in this final round. So we had low wind speeds in the last one. This one is going to be medium. Excuse me. We have moderate fairways and greens as well, but this time they're going to be very firm, both of them, and medium fast. I think it was medium fast at the last, but let's see how well this final round goes. Right, first tee of Persephone Golf Club, the Wyndham Championship. Let's see how well we do. Hopefully, I just went AFK for a few minutes. I hope that hasn't going to screw me up now, because usually it does, or well, sometimes it does. But no, wind's not too bad anyway. 8 miles per hour at the moment. Oh, I had to go on. The curse of the commentator. Red fast off the tee. We're in trouble already. Alright, but hopefully, where's it going to kick to? Right, we're going to stay in the heavy rough, but hopefully we can get up onto the green. 100 yards to the pin, up 10 feet, so I'm playing about 103. Excuse me. Even with the wind, I think maybe just a straight up sand wedge might be enough. We have got a bit of a backstop there if it does release pretty well. Alright, got the perfect there. We're on the green, but yeah, a lengthy little putt, probably about 25-30 feet easily, but it is for the birdie. Hopefully we can get it in. 29 feet, so pretty much on the money with guessing that one. Breaking very slightly right to left at the end, but I'm going to guess, right, 162. I'm actually going to keep an eye on the green speeds, because it looked like they were changing. One of the holes, it was actually the 17th actually is actually when I noticed it was playing 162, but then the 18th it was 144. So I'm actually going to keep an eye on that. Oh, I underhit that one. Let me thumb, you might have heard the stick there, my thumb just kind of flicked off a little bit too quick. But I'll drop it in for the par. And we'll stay at even for the moment. Gonna try and not look myself at the leaderboard as it's loading up. Those of us who are with the channel for a while will be aware that I don't like looking at the leaderboards. I find it just puts a little bit of pressure on me. But hole number 2 is a par 4, and it is 351 yards, up 21 feet, 11 mile per hour wind from behind. Alright, we're getting it slowly but surely under control. Just a grey fast this time, but that should be fine. Thankfully we have got this little wide landing area to work with. I should just leave us nice, maybe just a splash shot into the green. No, I'd say more maybe a flop, to be honest. Yeah, 40, playing about 42. So we do, let me see, what's this, excuse me, what's the splash gonna get? 33, ooh. Don't think I want to do 39 yard, no, we'll try a flop. Try a flop shot. I'll crank it right back. This is going to be a very difficult shot now to get the timing right. Very slightly into the slow. If it sits quick, come on. There we go, that is a good shot. This is a very good look for the birdie. 6 feet. Oh, no, we gave that a red. But we got it in there, thankfully. Didn't put it out too far. And take it a 1 under par for the round, 14 under for the event. Again, I'm going to look away from the screen, as it's just, I'm getting back into that habit lately where if I do see the leaderboards, it's just messing with my head. For a while I wasn't really caring and it wasn't affecting me, but I'm getting that competitive streak back into me again. Hole number 3, par 3, 154 yards, down 2 feet, so we'll keep that as it is, playing 154. But I'm going to take it back down to a 9 iron. Very, very slight little backstop there to work with, but I will take about half off this just for the wind. Good swing. It's tracking around pretty well. Now if I can just run up a little bit. Took a little bit too much off. Maybe the attack angle could have been just pushed back up a little bit. Still, just 12 feet up 4. I guess it may be just around about the half mark. Oh, bit pacey. Thankfully again the pin. I mentioned I think it was a couple of videos ago. Can be a little bit of a safety net just if you do ever overhit it. The pin can help it drop in, otherwise it might just cruise straight over. Like somebody's put some cling film down over it or something. And I've made the mistake of looking at the leaderboard. Alright, I'm not going to worry too much about it. If I finish near the top, I finish near the top. The hole number 4, par 5, and it's 581 yards, down 10 feet, 8 mile per hour tailwind, so I'm going to get a little bit aggressive on this, change the attack angle. And so, got the perfect, just pulled it. Looks like it might hold the fairway. Ah, it does, yeah. I thought I was going a little bit further left. So 339 yards, that's going to leave us 242 in. Ooh, now we're running downhill to the hole. 8 mile per hour wind. I think, is that water there? Right, it's not water. Well, actually, hold on. Let me check the overhead. Just make sure. Oh, we've got out of bounds there though. So I definitely need this to get there. It's playing about 216 there, but I'm reasonably confident that the 5 wood will carry onto the green with that wind. Got the perfect. Just stay up. Come on. Once it kicks forward, I'm happy. Right, we're on in 2. And decent look for an eagle now. So hopefully it'll give us a good push up the leaderboard if we do get it. 26 feet down 6. I'm gonna say this is playing somewhere in the region 1.5 to 2. I'm gonna go with just in between. Or will I? No, actually I'm gonna go full on 2. Just aim to get it close anyway. Alright, apparently got the weight right. Oh, it just needs to turn. Closer to just, yeah, about 1.5. But I will still drop it in for a birdie and walk away happily with that. And that is 3 on the bounce. Alright, the par 5 coming up, I believe. Or no, sorry, 5th hole. I'm looking at the wrong numbers on the scorecard there. But I mean, I'm not looking at the leaderboard, not too far off. I mean, 22 under through 11 for Bulls. Looks like I have to have a look there. I think GW has dropped right back down. He must not be having the best of second rounds. Now, do I want to go for the bottleneck here? I managed to get it in the first round, but I mean, the pin 1 was up on that top shelf at the back as well. I think I'll just play the 3 wood, especially with the water in play. Oh, the water might well still be in play. That's the fear that I had. That I've mentioned before, but back in TGC2, that was something that plagued me. If there was water to the right, I was going to hit it. I was nearly guaranteed to hit it slow. If it was to the left, I was nearly guaranteed to hit it fast and end up in it no matter what. It's just like I was magnetized towards the water. But at 103, I'm not going to play a pitch shot, so take me off that. Say 113. Right, we're going to go. Gap wedge might get there. Might do. It's not too bad of a lie. A little bit fast, so that might help it get a little bit more distance. Oh, is it going to stay? Is it going to stay? Nope. It's back down. Another yard, if even that. and that would have held up the top there. But we have got a birdie opportunity, lengthy one, 2 feet up, 49 feet. Have a little look at those beads running up at the top, so it's going to level out up there. I would say this is probably going to be, with the pace on, about there. Alright, got it in the white, apparently got that right, the white. It's looking good. Go on, go on. Beautiful putt, 49 feet, up 2 feet. Judge that, beautiful. That is some birdie after the tee shot that we got. And that will take, that's 4 under for the round. Is that 4 under for the round? I think it is. We'll have another look at that. That was a lovely putt. Didn't hit it as firm as what I did on the 17th in round 1, but, and it wasn't as far, but still 49 feet, 2 feet uphill. Not very often you're going to drain putts like that, but judge that one very, very well. And that takes us to 17 under, and so yeah, 4 under through 5 for the second round. Right, hole number 6 is a par 3, 184, down 6. So playing about 182, call it 188ish with the wind. I think I'm going to just slightly de-loft this just to ensure, but I will change the attack angle just to try and get it to stop a little bit quicker as well. Got the perfect. And just once it carries, once it stays dry, which it does. And that was not far off dropping in the hole. Alright, the swing is pretty good. That's what I was meant to say at the start of the video. Swing is pretty good, but the putting wasn't exactly the best. It could have been a little bit better in the first round, should I say. But 7 feet should be just a left edge. That wanted to hold straight. Thankfully I didn't put it out anymore. So that is 5 birdies in a row. What have the final 3 holes of the front 9 got in store for us? I do not know. Let's see. On to hole number 7 when it eventually loads up the leaderboard. There we go. And I hope the video was coming across pretty well. I don't know if you saw my community post on the channel. By the time this goes live, anyway, it'll have been a day or two ago. But just I was working on a new uploading process just for some better quality in the video. So the video should now be in 1080p rather than the 720, which they've always been in. And that has been doing my head in for a while. So yeah, hopefully it's coming across a little bit better. Ooh, come on, wind, help me out. Is that kind of pull? Yeah, I did pull that off to the left, but wind has brought it back. A little bit risky because I did take a few yards off just to ensure we did hold the fairway, didn't run out. Right, 137 down 1, so playing 137. Pretty much straight on crosswind. I'll take a little touch, very, very slightly off. We are on an upslope. Oh, I was going to say that fell fast. It was just barely into the perfect, but it is tracking around beautifully. Sit there, sit there. Solid approach. 9 feet for the birdie, breaking slightly both ways, but I'm going to favour left edge. And good putt. And that's 6 birdies in a row, so we are doing pretty well this round. Alright, par 5 coming up now as well for the 8th hole. Just sitting 4 off the lead. So 540 yards, nice 7 mile per hour tailwind, so we can certainly get there in 2. It might be a little bit of a longer approach than I want, but we will get aggressive off the tee. Just again should I say, just about got the perfect. .329, so it leaves us 212, playing about 209. 203 with the wind ish, in and around 192. I think we'll be alright. I'm going to loft it, change the attack angle. Nice swing line, just about kept in the perfect again. Is it going to carry on? It is. How quickly is it going to stop? If it goes off now, I don't mind. It is a par 5. It looks like it's going to just trickle itself off, which it does, just into the light rough. So a little chip ahead of us. See how well it goes. 12 yards. 94. I think it did a few chips in the last round. Did run out pretty quick on me. It is uphill, so a little bit down loft. Can it run? No, the one time that I should have actually gone up to the 8-yard carry, because I went up to the 8-yard. I wasn't expecting to run out as much as it did. Excuse me. Right, 3-foot tap in for the par, or for the birdie, should I say? Sorry, that was a par 5. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to. I wasn't expecting it to run out as far as it did, in the 7-yard carry on the sand wedge would have been perfect. That's my lob wedge and the sand wedge both have the same carry distance on the chip shot, but obviously the angle, or the degree loft of the clubs, the sand wedge will run out just a little bit further. Hole number 9, par 4, 397 yards, up 27 feet, 6 mile per hour right to left. I think we'll just aim over the left edge of those bunkers. Solid drive off the tee. Nicely back into right centre of the fairway. Pin is on the right by the looks of it. It is. So left ourselves a good look in at it. Nice and attackable. 114, up 8, so playing about 117. 6 mile per hour, slightly angled. I don't want a pitch shot. Don't like doing pitch shots outside of 100. So what did I say? 117. A little bit off this, and this might be just nice. That wind. That's slow. Oh, I felt that one. Thumb just did not want to move forward there at all. Okay, I think we're ending the birdie streak now. Is that seven birdies in a row, I think, so far? Unless by some little miracle we can get this one in. 78 roll, just actually push that back up to about 17. Oh, I actually got it. It's really? I definitely want to see that again. It's like 1 in 100 times like I will get it perfect on a splash shot. That was just played absolutely beautifully. 99% of the time, like, I will get a red fast. Well, okay, maybe say about 85 to 90% of the time I'll get a red fast. Otherwise, it's usually a grey fast. If not, it's the opposite way around, or a slow or something like that. But it is very, very rare that I get. I mean, I've mentioned that a few times. Very, very rare that I will get a perfect. Once I start adjusting loft, attack angle, carry distance on a splash shot. But the planets and stars are aligning. The golfing gods are looking down on me and saying, "Go on, we'll give him a break." Now this back nine is going to go like pure another shite. Watch. Hole number 10, par 4, 480 or 448 yards, should I say, down 7. That's fast. Yeah. Is it going to carry the bunker? I prefer it to be in the bunker, to be honest, because I'll get a better lie. Alright, gonna have a tricky approach now, depending on what this is like. 89% at best, 152. I'm actually going to bump it up. Is that running downhill there? So give me a look. Kind of up and then back down. Is the 7-iron going to be too much? With that wind. We'll do the 7-iron. I don't mind. I'll take a par. I'm expecting a par. So I was expecting par on the last bloody hole. Probably get this in now, watch. If I did. That carried a lot further than I was thinking it would, but we did get a fast downswing as well. It's held the green, so we have still left ourselves an outside chance maybe for the birdie. It's 26 feet down 4. Going by that hole earlier on where I went for a 2 line, I'm just going to go 1.5. Might have just overhit that. It's tracking pretty well. Just off a little bit out. A little bit out to the left. Slightly underhit it, but it had the pace to get there. Just need just a little bit more, maybe, I think, just to hold that line. So we do end that birdie streak. 8 birdies in a row. That's probably the best front 9 I've had on a course for a while on the master swing. We're still 4 off the lead, but we've got 8 holes left to play. And Booze, treble, and I think that was GW there, all pretty much finished. So plenty of opportunities left to overtake them. Hole number 11 is a par 5, and it's 539 yards, 9 mile per hour wind in the face, not getting there in 2. It's just getting a perfect off the tee is what I was going to say. I gave myself the kiss of death again now, didn't I? By saying that the back 9 would probably go to shite, and it looks like it is. Right, let's take the forward iron up to here. Or somewhere in that general direction. Alright, 125. Like, it is a par 5, so we do still have the opportunity to get on for a birdie. 125, up 22, so about 132, 140-ish. We've got a little bit of a backstop there, just behind the pin, so take a tiny touch off it. That was not a slow. That really did not feel like a slow, but once it's on the green, that's actually not as bad as what I thought it was going to end up being. 26 feet up 1. I think maybe just outside half, because I'm going to put a bit of welly on this one. Oh, I wonder hit it. It's turned a little bit too much. That's come up shy. Apologies if that came across. Just knocked my hand off the headset there. Alright, par on a par 5. I don't like getting pars on a par 5. It feels like a drop shot. But I'll take it on the chin and we will move on. Hole number 12. I believe I saw there as a par 3. So yeah, par 3. 170 yards to the pin, down 27. So about 161. Got a 152-ish in and around about that region with the wind. 152. Will a 9 iron get a good bounce out of the rough on that? We'll give it a go. We got the perfect. That's tracking pretty well. Oh! I carried a little bit further now. I did put a bit of D-loft on that, but I didn't think it was going to carry that far. 10-yard chip. I think we'll take the 7. With the sand wedge. Got the fast and pulled it as well. That needs to stop. Did that just turn left, even though the brake was left to right? I think the golfing gods now are trying to do everything in their power to not let me get a birdie or even a par now at this stage. But I'm pretty sure that both of those beads were running left to right there, and the ball just tried to go to the left. But anyway, we'll move on. Hole number 13. It's a par 4. 413 yards, down 17 feet. 7 mile per hour wind in the face. Decent tee shot. Should leave us a good look. I don't know where the pin is going to be, so hopefully we can get back onto a bit of a birdie streak here. Plenty of room to work with. Depending, let me see, wind actually, right, so 151. I think 8 iron is actually going to be bang on. Maybe just a very slight touch of D-loft, just because we are on a bit of an upslope. Take it back a little bit, wind is trying to die down. That one felt slow there, but it was actually just about on the perfect. Did slightly pull it left, so it didn't come all the way back around, but that is a solid approach. That should be inside 10 feet. 6 feet, so well inside. Oh, turn. Oh, God. I did that in the first round on one of the holes as well. I did that on one of the holes. And it was just, again, similar distance, about 5-6 feet. So yeah, it's like now the game is saying here, now come on, you got on a bit too much of a run there on the front 9, calm it down a bit. Alright. We'll see how the rest of the round goes, because we are 5 off the lead. We've got 5 holes to play. Plenty of opportunities now already to be up there tied for the lead so far on this back 9. Hole number 14 is a par 4 though, 370 yards. That's fast. Come on, wind, I need you to work with me. That's bunkered. Is that bunkered? Oh, takes a little bounce off to the right. We're fortunate there to get back into the fairway. That's going to leave us with 89 yards in. Do we want to do a pitch? I think we do. Yeah, I don't mind. The pitch is inside 100 feet, 100 yards. No problem, but I don't like doing pitches outside of that. Much prefer to just take a full wedge in. A little bit fast on that downswing, but I think it's actually helping a little bit. That gets us again about 6-7 feet. 7 feet on the nose. Pretty much dead straight, and we do finally get another birdie on the scorecard. Alright, 4 holes left to play. Are we just 4 off the lead? Yeah, we should be just 4 off the lead now, I think. 4 off the lead, and there is a par 5 for the 17th as well. I don't think there's another par 5 before that. Hole number 15 is a par 4 anyway. 470 yards, down 4 feet. Do I trust the driver? Oh Jesus, we got bunkers left. I don't mind going in the bunkers, but I mean we've got the water over here, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm slowly again just getting back into that situation, I suppose you could say, where I tend to be magnetized towards the water. Got the perfect just about. I think I took just enough off it as well. That should be just nice and comfortable there. 322 yards, excuse me. Leaves us 174 yards down 3. So about 173, call it 163, 164 maybe with the wind. So 7 iron. I am going to go with an 8 iron. And you should just have a look at what way the green is sloping. It's sloping actually uphill. So 7 iron. Yeah, I'm going to go 8 iron. Yeah, as we are actually, we're on a little bit of a downslope as well. Fast. Yeah, felt that. As soon as my thumb started pushing forward, I felt it. Still got the opportunity anyway. 20 feet. I'm going to go with roughly around about half to 3/4. Under hit that, I think. Oh, gave it enough to get there weight wise, just under hit it enough that it missed on the inside. Unlucky on that one. Alright, par 3 coming up, then a par 5. Hopefully not faced with another 61 foot putt on the 17th, but if we are, we are. So just 4 off the lead at the moment, doing quite well. Just unlucky to get on the par streak after one hell of a hot streak on the front 9. Hole number 16 is the final par 3 of the course, though. 188 yards to the pin, up 18, so it's going to be playing about 194, call it 184ish with the wind. Certainly going to drop it back to the 6 iron. Is it going to carry too far? We'll take a bit off, try and aim to just get it to stun on that upslope. Is it going to do what I hope it is? It should have enough to get up there. It does. That's a solid shot into the green. Played out pretty well how I wanted it to. Thankfully got that one in. Alright, that takes us to 23 under par for the event. Alright, so I mean, we can possibly, depending on the wind, still tie for the lead here if we can get an eagle here on this par 5. And then birdie the final hole. That will put us in a 3-way tie with GW and Bulls. Oh, not a favourable wind. 560 yards to the pin. Down 21. There's that white 101% power again. Right, that looks like a central pin from what I could see there. But we are going to be carrying over bunkers, so I don't know. Might be able to get the driver up there, 275. What's the percentage like? 86. Right, let me see over here. Let me have a look at that terrain. Like, I mean, worst case scenario over here, I'll either hit a slow and end up off over here in this area, but otherwise we'll end up in the bunkers unless I hit a red fast, and then we'll be off over. I'm using the wrong sticks, off over here somewhere. But I am going to take the driver, going to aim it over here, and hopefully percentage wise maybe on the wind, if we can touch down somewhere up here and just get a favourable kick down, that's the intention. Let's make sure we are fully 279 there. Highly doubt this is going to work out how I want it, but we'll try it anyway. Just about got the perfect. Pulled it horribly to the left. Coming down a little bit too quick. And we're going to be up at where I was hoping to land down. Leaves us 32 yards down 4. So that's going to be a splash shot. 74%. I'm going to take a little bit off because we are in a bit of a downslope. This is probably going to push a lot more forward. Ooh, red slope. Just needed to sit quick. Oh, I should have put a lot more spin on that. Right, we're just off onto the, is that fairway or fringe? I'm not sure, but either way we can put it. It's not too much in the way of break. I favour the left edge. Hold, hold, hold. Oh, just about crept that in. Just about. Alright, 24 on the par. Let's see if we can get, I think if we birdie now this hole, that'll put us outright second. Don't need to see this one again. It was just off the fringe, so we'll skip that. Have we got outright second, or is this, or if we birdie the 18th, will that put us outright second? Right, tied for third with Bay Area winners at the moment. So if we do birdie the next one, we will have a second position by ourselves, or sorry, third should I say. So par 4 to finish it off, 448 yards to the pin, 9 mile per hour wind from behind. I am going to go full on aggressive. Just about got the perfect, pretty good swing line. Touches down 295, I think that was. Carries it out to 334 yards, leaves us 115 in, down 3, so about 114. 114, take off the 9, 105-ish. Lob wedge slightly de-lofted, sand wedge pretty much fully lofted. I'm not playing with the haptic feedback on, so partial swings are not really my thing now at the moment. So I think what we'll do is we'll slightly, yeah, we're on a bit of a downslope actually, so I think a bit of de-loft just to give it an extra few yards, but I will change the attack angles to get it to have a little bit of backspin, just stop a little bit quicker. Felt that. I felt it. That just plug in the heavy rough. Yeah. I've mentioned that a few videos before as well. I cannot, literally cannot get any shot that could go full on like a bullet into the side wall of a bunker, anywhere in the bunker. Cannot get it to plug. Very edge of the bunker, in the heavy rough, where we are now, it'll plug. Ah well, it is what it is. Certainly no, I'm not going to go with a chip, we're going to go with a splash shot. 76%, so we'll take it back to about 18, 17 maybe. Red fast. Oh, just burned it. Alright, so it looks like we are going to hold tied for third. with Bay Area winners. That was a solid round though. That was an unbelievable front nine. I cannot believe the run that we got on there, especially that ninth hole. That was some hole out for the birdie. The one time that I actually get, excuse you, I'm sure you know I have three cats, and one of them is just, I don't know what he's doing over there, but we'll leave him be. Yeah, that was some hole out there on the ninth hole. As I say, it is just so rare for me to get a perfect downswing on a splash shot once I start adjusting the attack angle and the spin, the carry distance, the whole lot. Once I start doing that, it's 9 times out of 10 nearly guaranteed to get a red fast on it. But onto the scorecard to have a quick look at that. So 8 under for the front 9, 3 under for the back 9. Is a little bit of a dull back 9, unfortunately. Just got on that par streak, especially that par 5. 11th hole, really it felt like a drop shot. Always does on a par 5. But folks, that is going to do it for the Wyndham Championship at Persephone Golf Club by Crazy Canuck 1985 in the TaylorMade World Tour. If you've managed to make it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to drop it a like, and if you have not done so already, make sure to hit subscribe. I shall talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.